come down?
Turtle in the road.
Aw, can we go save it? No, it's okay. Don't stop for animals. I just went off on that tirade. Oh, did you want to go save the turtle?
It's dead now.
It's dead now. Fuck.
It's bird food now. Nature is harsh.
It is. So, yeah, if there's anybody that shows up here, we'll tell them good morning. But until then, I'm just acting as if it's a static feed.
Are you able to see? Oh, yeah, because it tells you on the upper left how many people are there.
Right. It's beautiful, lots of cows. I love these big school bus stop signs. It's really, really important. It gives people a heads up.
Yeah.
There's an intersection, the bus is stopping. People in a quarter mile here or whatever got to come out and get on the bus. So watch out for everybody, damn it. And of course, this is just, farm country. It's oil and gas extraction. It's calves and sheep and goats. Right? We don't want to pay for a lawnmower. Eat that shit.
Yep.
We'll use your fecal matter to plant more.
Yep.
And it'll just be a cycle of life. That's how it works, folks. So we're just doing this quick 5-minute video since nobody's in here.
Sunday morning, they're at Mass.
Saturday morning.
Oh.
And we're enjoying a little beauty and worship of the grasslands. We may have to stop along the way here and claim some sage.
I have no issue with that.
Do you have a knife?
There's a roadside table section.
Beautiful.
Right there.
Fantastic. So we'll harvest some sage for our journey. Maybe bundle it up when we get home, and or Rebecca's even.
There you go.
Lots of cows. There's this young steer, and longhorns maybe. This is just country. Country as it gets, beautiful as it gets. Not flat. It's definitely got some hillsides to it. So you can't 100 miles down the way, or 50, as they would say. It's your call.
You missed your rest area, so just take the shoulder.
Yeah, whatever, no rush.
They'll probably be in that.
I'm cool. So it looks like we're going to Dodge City, folks. Good morning. Somebody's in here. Say hello now or forever hold your peace. That was Central Texas Accountability.
How about we'll just do this right here? Right
Nope,
here.
nope.
Right.
Maybe. Okay, yeah, maybe.
Do you see any?
I'm looking. Yeah, that might be a little bit right there.
Okay.
So, yeah, we're going to just say good morning to this beautiful day. Give you a minute of outside lookings.
Hey.
Yeah, no, okay.
It's open. You
Yep.
want it open?
Yep. Thank you. Let's see. Sage. Says, don't lay that trash on Oklahoma. Can you see the locusts? Grasshoppers jumping? That's wicked. Natural. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, we're live. We're jumping with the grasshoppers in outside Laverne. It's just crazy. So I came to look for some sage bundles, but they're tiny here, and I want to respect Mother Earth. Holy cow! Is that not wicked, folks? There's some sage. Okay, so we're gonna give me a second. I'm gonna come up here and harvest a little bit amongst the grasses. I'll let you enjoy the grasshoppers on the eye level. Maybe. See what happens there. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay, sorry about that, folks. If anybody's still here, we had to get some sage grasses there. Well, something. It's a nice little aromatic for us. We'll come back to Dan, who's going to be crazed at the grasshopper options. If we had just had a little butterfly net or a pool net, that would have been amazing. Very different type than I was thinking they had out here. Lightly aromatic.
Great. Now they smell marijuana. Strap yourself in so I don't get you sick. Who's all in your room?
I don't know. Let's find out. We got 7 people here. LOL. Central Texas Accountability.
Good morning.
Fing. Good morning. Sorry, guys. Milkomax. And yeah, it's just here. So yeah, wake and bake. We might have not
Tree
done that in the
squirrels
car, but we got the tree squirrel with us, huh?
Cheese curls.
What?
Your cheese curls.
Cheese curds. Did you get some?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some cheese curds for breakfast with some goldfish parmesan if you want some. Until we find a place to eat. So
Our next stop is Lamar.
we're going to.
Ready? Your other camera.
Yep. So I gotta tell you about what you missed.
What I missed?
Choo choo. That's right. We're chewing on cheese curds.
He's practicing.
Practice. No, so the grass was so thick, a locust. The grasshoppers?
Yeah.
That they were just jumping through the grass. So for a minute or two, that's all I was doing. was running
them
through.
hopping around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Noli, where in the hell have you been?
I know. I haven't seen that name forever.
No doubt. You missed the chat last night, Noli. We were getting a little ruckus with the Sovereign man.
No,
Yeah. It was scandalous.
it was.
He was getting ready for a four-way.
Me? No.
Yeah.
It was you four, not me.
Well, you were the one who was playing it off, so it would have been a five-way, actually.
Apparently, I would have had to narrate the event.
Oh, I don't think there would have just been narration going on. Anyway. Hi, everybody. Says Jason.
Hey, Jason.
Oh my goodness, yes, it was quite fun.
And apparently there is no evidence of it.
Yeah, that video stream seems to have disappeared. 5 hours of chat.
Thank God, because yeah.
No close-ups, huh? Oh, let me get the thing situated a little bit better. And we'll give you a road view. And I'll move my seat up a little bit. Oh, as far as it goes.
How about your incline?
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, here's the deal. We are headed to...
Wait. That hotel they found for us.
Oh, yeah, if anybody's in here, the hotel we got last night was the Town and Street in Laverne, Oklahoma.
Go to Google Maps and leave an awesome review. They were nice. They just sold the night.
Right. It was about...
Very small, old school roadside motel that has probably been around since the 50s.
Yeah, it was clean. Very basic, but nice. They had no coffee in the room, but they had a coffee pot in the shared area. There was no breakfast, but there was also no attendant.
No,
right? So, literally, we get there in the middle of the night, and it says, call this number, and they say, okay, go around the counter, grab room number 105.
Yep.
And that's how we did it. We talked to her on the phone. We ran the room. And,
had to take a lot for the trucks to pull in and park.
Truck, super truck. I don't know what's going on in there. Poor Dirt Farmer. What's going on? Good morning.
Morning.
So yeah, that's the town and country of Lenore, Oklahoma. Everybody,
Laverne, Oklahoma.
Laverne, Oklahoma.
So leave awesome reviews for them. Tell them you knew somebody who stopped in there and they liked it and they were great people.
Nice, clean amenities, 24-hour service, and
very basic and affordable.
So yeah, we were partying it up without you, Noli. Sorry. Last night, hey, listen, it was a 5-hour chat, right? I drove. Dan was in the passenger seat for the first chunk of it. Wow, that was a bird that just went right up and over the window. That's why we don't stop.
Oh, should I swerve now?
No. I don't know if y'all saw that in the screen. Some old cars, butterflies, birds everywhere. This shit's beautiful. It's all Oklahoma. Oh yeah, we were going that long.
And I still have no phone service.
And Dan still has no phone service, that's right. So yeah. And they thought it was a big deal for us just to go for an hour, right?
Yeah.
We went almost 5 hours. That's what tag teaming's all about. Yeah, well, it's a drive, it's a chat, it's a scenery. I mean, isn't Oklahoma beautiful? How many of you get an opportunity to see the beauty of nature like this all the time? Right? So many people are locked out.
In the cities.
In cities. It's actually pretty hilly. Watch it for a second. Yeah, probably not now. Just a little jaded and bring that mom are coming to Colorado, and so is Bella. You just
The
don't mess
girls
with
are
those
planning their road trip.
Right.
I still think that would be so fun to watch. The carload of girls traveling around, goofing off and having fun.
Right, because you see, adding like Carolina with Fort Worth and
Yeah.
pajama audits to that, right? And they're just
Get
like
them a big old minivan camper thing.
Well, pajama audits has a Jeep, right, with the tops down and the flies off, and they're just like running, waving at everybody. Oh, that would be so much fun. So yeah, we're gonna have the auditing girls tour.
We need to start promo.
There's gonna be an East Coast, a West Coast, and a Midwest edition, folks.
We'll get all their photos, Photoshop them together, for the promotional signs.
Right? Good morning, Mitten State. Oh yeah, you were there last night. You know what happened. It was getting a little frisky. The kittens had their paws out, huh?
Yes, they did. Oh man, you can just smell all that grass being burned in it.
Oh man, the fresh smell of hay. Did you guys all see that tractor as we drove by it? It was amazing. Yeah? I got this angle view, so they're actually looking more like out the driver's side of the road.
Oh.
I can kind of see the chat.
Only my phone works, you could have it up.
Hey, poor dirt farmer, you blew a water hose last night. Is that what you said? Carolina and Fort Worth is live now with the Fort Worth police. I don't know if that's new or live. It's new, so that means it's previously recorded. Yeah, Noli, it does smell amazing. No thing, we did not spoon. Chew, chew, swallow. That's right. Good morning, Mitten State. And we're sorry about your disadvantages there, poor dirt farmer, for sure. Hate to see that going on.
Was he in the road or in the fields?
I'm hoping it was in the field, but still, that makes it, not nice either. Noli likes the smell of wet horses.
Okay.
And
we like the smell of skunk.
smell of skunk is always good. Often. Whatever. Maybe not for everybody. But it reminds you where you're at, right? Because you don't smell skunk in the middle of the city.
I'm referring to the skunk weed.
I know that too. You might get cheesy though. Na 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 na. Skunk weed, that's right. So, okay, poor dirt farmer says it's just another day, and nothing you can't handle. That's good. That's good. We are gonna go do some stuff that we may or may not be able to handle. No, we're gonna add one more. We added another day to the trip, right? We are gonna go see Thunder Rolls Media and hang out and help out on just life. See what happens. We're gonna play it by ear. We've got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Time, energy, happiness, joy, freedom, and the four-square rule, right? Y'all know about the four-square rule. If you don't,
I believe we're crossing into Kansas.
oh, we're not in Oklahoma anymore, folks.
I believe it's there.
Clark, Kansas. There you go, folks. We're not in Oklahoma anymore.
And the speed went from 55 to 65.
Good. Golly.
So I'll still drive 55.
Well, no, you can drive 65. I'm responsible for the fueling here on this extra leg. Actually, today's gas has been brought to us by Missouri Ozark Vet, who threw a 20 down today. Grateful for that. Just a little extra. And who knows? Maybe we'll not call it gas money. We'll call it the love fund for Rebecca. Good morning. Okay.
Because if we would have went from it, we could have made it home last night.
Oh yeah, if we had just left Oklahoma, we could have been home by now.
Yep. There would have been, there would have been no reason for the hotel.
No. But we're doing the good work that we've been called to do.
This is the love tour version.
This is the love tour. And we've been giving spreading the love the whole way, right?
Trying.
I mean, we talked about this last night, guys.
Started with the guys in Peoria.
It started with trying to help a guy change his flat tire on the side of the road just leaving the state, right?
Yeah.
Dan reminded me very clearly, and good morning, Cindy Renee. We need to just show charity and love, right? Just because we left Janet's kitchen behind didn't mean that the love stopped. So what did we do? We stopped to try to help a guy change his tire. Then we went auditing with new friends. That would be Lone Community Watch in Peoria, Illinois,
and
with Ref REF auditor. Then I got to go north. My uncle, my sister, see some family for the holiday, and then we got to narrate a bit of life in Chicago with new friends. Lone Wolf.
You met a whole lot of people.
Came up. Marine Vet Mom came down. Ref the Auditor came up. Outside Chicago came up. Chicago Mike Z put us in his pad. And oh look, it's the Inglewood Mercantile in Inglewood, Kansas. That's the old shop. That's how they used to do it, right?
Yeah.
Little one-offs.
Look,
one-horse town.
Grandpa and Grandma going down to get their mail.
Where?
Right there on their left.
She's got a purse on her hip. That's quite interesting.
They may be walking to the church.
Well,
Is that the church?
it could be the church or the community center. Maybe they tied one on last night and didn't want to get too far. Oh, that's the post office in Inglewood. We could have done an audit. Well, we just wanted to come see who was up on the America's Most Wanted in Inglewood at the post office. Maybe that's what we do in the next small town.
Man, you know how long it would take
for a cop to show up?
Yeah. Hey, we'll be here for 2 hours waiting for the cops.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Chicago, see how the police do it 12 o'clock to 12:02. You can get 3 tickets out per cop. Parking, you can start getting the tow trucks rolling.
And impound out-of-state vehicles.
And impound out-of-state vehicles, that's right.
That just disgusted me.
What do we do from there? Oh, yeah. Mom?
You know what also happened that night? Marine Vet Mom dropped trowel.
She dropped trowel. I missed it. I did not get to see Marine Vet Mom drop trowel.
And the best part, it was right as she's walking through an intersection, so everybody got to watch.
I didn't. I missed it. Funny but true story, I guess. I had to figure out whose feet that's on.
I was watching hers.
Oh, I was watching her feet, so you didn't get to watch her.
No, I didn't get to see the action. I just heard, oh, my pants are down.
Yeah. And, of course, I got to go around in that really weird video that basically showed my phone all day. That was fucked up. I should have redone that.
You showed your phone all day?
Yeah, it showed the screen with a little tiny dot. And I couldn't, like...
Oh, I know what you mean. And then I was trying to watch a little screen like that big.
Yeah, so we might have to, like, redo that, like, videotape that tiny screen.
That would have... We should have hit that cemetery. Can you imagine seeing how old some of them...
Established 1888. Vote 1 to turn around, vote 2 to go forward.
No.
It's like, not this one.
2 forward. We got the mission upward going on.
We do. It might be
Love
nice.
and support.
It would be nice to stop and just do something along the way that's really old. 150-year-old, or 140-year-old cemeteries. That might be interesting next time. Good morning and on one. Yeah, they're on their own little chats talking about some things, but beautiful countryside. Oh, look at that. You held it for 5 hours and I figured out how to get to sit by itself.
You didn't even.
It was sitting on the floor. I didn't even think.
You had to show me how to do. What you need to do is explain to them how you had to show me how to speak to text.
Oh, right. So yeah, right. We were teaching Dan how to voice text yesterday.
You know, them old guys don't know nothing.
It is actually, right? Got the selfie stick rolling there. And you know who gave me this selfie stick? Tomorrow's surprise auditor.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because remember, we're going to try to do that one place up there. It's a surprise.
Okay.
Would you like some Parmesan?
No.
Goldfish?
Too much bread. It's true.
They're not as good as the extra cheddar ones.
Okay.
By the way, they were in the clearance rack.
I had that other Pop-Tart this morning.
Good morning, everybody. You're uploading a story now. How about Portrait Farmer? That's great. So, you know, one of the things that I don't know the answer. No, we did not hit the ice facility. Matter of fact, we didn't do anything in Tucson. But tomorrow we're hitting an ice facility. Or maybe we're gonna camp out at one when I get back. I haven't quite decided yet. I think that's the best resistance answer is to block the facility so they can't get in and out. Oh yeah. There's supposed to be nationwide ice raids starting Sunday, right?
Advertise we're starting Sunday, they do it Saturday morning.
Right. So there's ice raids happening today. What they do is they have to give everybody good notice to ramp up though, right? And if somebody inside ice leaks the information out, then they spend all that money and they canceled them. Oh, that's good.
They canceled the rates because they got everybody running and they picked them up mobile.
Yeah, G. Bailey, we passed through Branson a couple days ago. We were with
Ozark took us on a tour.
Ozark, and we went live like 3 or 4 times, so.
On my channel, I got a few of the waterfall the water show we went to.
Yeah?
Mel is like, hey, I've been there. And I never said a word where I was or anything because I didn't know how to, the thing. And she's like, I've been there. I know that place. I like it.
Oh, the landing?
Yeah.
Look at all those homes right on top of each other. So that's a little sarcastic there, Noli, and here's why I want to tell you that. See all those dead trees? They're fire-driven, but they're not overpopulated, right? It's green, and there's a lush amount of cover over the earth, but there's not an excess of water, right? Cattle grazing, they got a little pump, a well. I messed it back there, but the windmill turns the pump to pull up some water. Sometimes a farmer will come out and load it up or whatever. Not an excess of water out here, right? So you couldn't just build up a city for 1,000 people or 10,000 people or 20,000 people No, I know. But I consider these things in our conversation if we're going to be fair about it. We have plenty of places to put everybody, right? I mean, well, the struggle is so real that we have places to put everybody. I'm gonna agree with that. Oklahoma might not be one of them, but
This is Kansas.
Kansas may be. Yeah, we do have places to put everybody.
Yeah, we do. They're jails.
We don't necessarily have jobs for everybody. It's about to create them.
All we gotta do is just keep building more jails and criminalize everybody.
Well, that's definitely one option, right?
It's the one the government's going for.
We could, and I want to actually just say the truth. We got plenty of jobs. Every garbage truck that goes through could have been source separated at the beginning.
Yeah, like have you done? Oh, I'm sorry.
We can hand plant. But what else? Have we done what?
Have you ever gone up and talked to the transfer station in Commerce City and did the tour? And you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
They got that transfer station there where the city trucks come in, dump the trash, they separate it and haul it out. It's been there since the 80s. You're the recycling guy. You should check that thing out, man. It's a huge park thing. It was the late 80s. I had been in there. Those are the unsung heroes. Let me tell you the true hero, the trash man. Wintertime, it's not bad, but in the summertime, that crap stinks.
Train them to be auditors. That's right. Plant trees, clean trash, all kinds of things. There's kind of something on the right. Where would we be without the trash guys? That's very true. It's a very, very important thing to recognize. What a scratch behind your ear, she says.
Huh?
Mittens, Noli tells Mitten that every time his name pops up, she wants to scratch behind the ear. Because it's it's Mitten State, right?
Yeah.
From Michigan. Noli D, where are you? Where are you located? I think you're out west. I just can't remember for sure.
Every time I see her name, I think of Noel. Christmas time.
Yeah. Dodge City, 39 miles. Mineola. Countryside, beautiful. Western Washington, thank you. Yes.
Oh yeah, weren't we? Yeah, we talked about that. We were going to do the tour. She said we needed to swing by.
Yes. And Kitten State says that it's okay. Oh, it's Mitten State. My bad.
Oh, he's going to kick your ass.
Yeah. Hey, listen, don't blame me if I'm out in the middle of nowhere with giant white trees that are just bare to the bone and look amazing. And it buffers. That's like a scene out of a Harry Potter movie, those trees. You could have a forest of them.
If we ever do another road trip, then we'll have to figure the signal booster in the vehicle.
Signal booster for the road trips. We're gonna get a looping memory card just for the car GoPro, so that the front-facing traffic.
Would you be able to run the GoPro directly into an external hard drive? You know, a bigger one, and just run it for hours?
Well, you see what you do is you put a 128 gig card in there or something like that.
Okay.
And then it's got like 3 days of video.
Okay.
It's 24 hours actually. Hi, Special Ed Andrew. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
We're on the road here, enjoying the beautiful sights of Kansas. Good morning, NorCal Puff Puff Pass. Is it 710 somewhere? Oh, it's Choo Choo Swallow.
There's Jacob's well.
St. Jacob. Wow. Oh man, my sciatica. That's something in the road that we will slow down for. And then we'll probably move it or leave it. We'll leave it. It's a cardboard box.
It's gonna fuck up somebody's car.
Get some Ozium. No need for Ozium. That's my breathing machine.
There you go.
NPW, NorCal Public Watch, NCPW, okay. Choo Choo Swallow, says everybody. And yeah, that was a cardboard box on the side of the road. Whoa! That was the phone falling off
the floor, his leg, his crotch, his hand.
Crotch shot! Isn't it beautiful?
It is.
Yeah. So yes, next time what we're going to do is we'll get a GoPro locked up in there. There we go. Nice, beautiful views of the roadway. And that does not slide.
Well, it doesn't pull out?
No. But it's perfect right where it's at, so that's great.
It must have been my Jeep that did that.
Mrs. Witch? Which
Hello.
is which? Hello and good morning. Yeah, all the cows, all the, and you know, I think one of the best things that you guys haven't seen, is the vacant houses we're going to be putting up. Oh, yeah, okay, 1A.
Look at all them windows.
Look at all them windmills. Look, we've decided that the Tulsa run's only an hour. No, it's only a day.
It's a long day.
It's a long day. But split by a couple drivers actually splitting it, it wouldn't be so bad.
It really wouldn't be bad if it had a vehicle with cruise control.
I think after this next job, I'm going to have to get a vehicle. Something I can live in.
There's this guy in Canada who's living in a minivan.
Yeah?
About it, but they have these diesel-fired heaters. They run off of a battery.
Yeah.
And they're about $700, and they come with a small tank for the fuel. So he created a compartment because he had both doors open.
Uh-huh.
So on the one side, when that door opens, that's his fuel, electric stuff, and
Yeah, at the back of the van, like, so they box it out.
no, this is on the side door. He's got the
On the side doors.
that
Yeah,
open.
okay.
The back door opens up, but he has a little herb garden growing back there with little things.
Gotcha.
And on the passenger door, when that opens, that's where his bicycles are.
Nice.
And yeah, he's works a graveyard shift, so he finds a place and sleeps during the day and works it. It's a great little setup.
Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of great ways to set up your
He's doing it in a small minivan, which makes it
stealth
easier.
camper van.
Yes.
Yeah.
The cargo vans are becoming more obvious. It's those minivans that really are easy to sneak in.
Hey, Noli, who were you upset with? if you're upset with me, I do want you to tell me, because then I'd be able to understand. I didn't even know you were upset. And maybe... Juan says it's been engineered by over 80 years, our weather.
Yep.
Brian says he needs to touch the screen real quick, so forgive the... live chat is back on. Alright. We're gonna go back to roadway now. Anybody know that the massive movement, this activation of people that was threatened yesterday for the, man, it's in Zoom. I gotta fix this. There we go. There was mass activation of people, right? Yesterday across the country, there were emergency training sessions on how to say fuck ICE, how to watch them, how to get in the way and interfere with the operations of military action on our homeland. Oh, those June bugs, I'm telling you. It's July and they're huge. So I'm glad that the mass deportation of 2 million people from the United States was averted for another month, right? Or a week. Or that it brought some people together. And that's really a big deal for me. First bowl of the day, cough, cough, cough. Yeah, when you're on the road, you don't use bowls, and they're fine.
You know it.
Lots of winds everywhere, everybody. Oh shit! Lots of windmills, cows, and windmills.
Yes.
And just keep the grasses down.
And if anybody's really thinking about putting a windmill up,
Vertical windmills. That's right, folks. That
well, I
is the
think
way.
they call them wind tower.
Wind towers.
However, yeah, they're more eco-friendly for the critters that fly around, and I believe they work better.
Higher efficiencies, right? Because these blades got to go really, really fast in order to be efficient.
And they can't, because then it kills all the critters. And people complain about the
Wind
the harmonic sounds.
vibrations. That's right.
That's why
right.
Ted Kennedy did not want them put out in the ocean by his house, but he wanted them put elsewhere.
Yep.
I used to bring in the parts, all the not the big things,
Not the blades,
no, none of that kind of stuff.
but like the head, the motor heads,
no,
the internal
even
gears.
that motor head is monstrous. When
Well, that goes on a flatbed by itself, doesn't it?
oh god, yeah, huge thing.
Yeah.
And there is up north, if you want to check it out, there's a place right there in Brighton that makes these things and ships them out on train.
Really?
Yes, take you on a tour up there.
That sounds like an audit.
So now we have two things. We can take you on a tour of the transfer station recycling and see what we can learn about the wind towers up there in Brighton.
Yeah, that'd be great. The wind tower.
They ship a
factory.
lot of the stuff out on train down here into Kansas, and then they load them up on truck and ship. But loading them on the train, it gets a lot of the equipment out without causing issues with the traffic.
Right. And these are not small blades, guys. You got to remember that one blade can be as long as 2 or 3 semis.
Yes.
So,
I really don't know the length, because the parts I would pick up came from a different area.
Right.
And here we go. Get your stuff ready.
It's
Here's
already
coming
going.
one. Here's one coming at us, guys.
It's already going, guys.
Let's see what it is. Unless it's a false alarm. There it is.
No,
There
that's
it-
the back of the that's the motorhead body
That
part,
is
right?
it. That is it. See how huge this is?
That's right. That's the big boy piece right there. That's the horizontal piece that you see holding the blades attached to the pillar. That's what just drove by. What's that? Somebody can go back and screenshot that if they wanted to.
Oh, and remember, you got that text message with the screenshot from me. That
we got a contact info. So, the good news is that it's like 8:30 in Colorado right now, right? So people are getting up and getting together. Good morning, Lucinator. UN troop convoys. Yeah, that was pretty big, right? Brian Johnson, good morning. Hey, how's that bike doing? Am I going to ride it when I come home? I hope so, because I need to go get a job. Pay for this vacation. 69, good morning. Wind turbines kill an estimated 140,000 to 328,000 birds each year, threatening form of green energy. That's right. And we get here on tomorrow, actually. We'll be back on Sunday. And if I need to come and do the work, by all means, I'd be glad to come and do the work. Remember that. I said that. I was messing with you when I said that. You shoot at blue helmets, NorCal says. And I just lost a whole bunch of chat. You broke your leg playing with Abdi? What? Brian Johnson broke his leg. Aren't you glad that I'm the gentle auditor? Brian broke his leg playing with Abdi.
Why was he's so rough with them?
What were you guys doing that you broke your leg? Seriously, this is a new
don't break leg spooning, guys.
You just don't break. Well, thank God we didn't spoon, because I didn't want to break that leg. Pike Theaters Incorporated. No, seriously, Brian Johnson, we want to know. We want to know what's going on with that one. So I'll be there tomorrow, Brian. I got an employment interview Tuesday. So if I need to come out, the natural evaporation of water and
Yeah, evaporation of water. All the canals in California, if they were covered with shade things, that would eliminate a lot of evaporation. You know how many miles?
But it also would. That's an interesting proposition. Because they put black balls in the reservoirs, millions of them, black plastic balls to help prevent the evaporation there.
Yep.
They're like the little bowling balls you play with in the kids. But there's standing water here.
No, that's because of the flood still.
We're in floods.
That's put like that to catch it all, to flow it out.
Oh yeah, it's drainage. I'm going to agree with that. I was fighting for Noli's love and they kicked your ass. Really? Damn, man. These women are vicious.
I know, shit.
The guys are just trying to... Mineola. Welcome to Mineola City Limits. There's something in Mineola.
Tilt that up slightly.
What? This?
Yeah, the mirror. Alright, I'm going to hit the stop.
The what?
I'm stopping.
For what? I'm going to switch?
In just a touch. Up just a touch. There, perfect.
Oh, we're just fixing our... well, keep your eyes open for a rummage sale sign. It's Saturday
right
morning.
there. It's right there. No.
Well, that's what I was thinking because I saw the tables. Oh, it is. It's the antique store.
Are you going?
It's an antique store.
You want it? Just to walk around for 5?
Do you want to walk?
You take the crew.
No, it's antiques. No, I don't rummage. Not the kind of stuff that's for us to haul with it. Huh? Oh yeah, that's a nice old Ford. Good morning.
International?
Oh, that's crazy. Beautiful. It's your own ass. Hey, dude.
$54 or the Super 54 in.
Well, geez, that would have been a little bit cheaper.
Well, that's just 54. Is that the? Is it? Oh, that's a cute place.
Yeah, I bet you the $54.
No.
Other than
It's
cute.
Route 54.
Right, it's the Route 54. So that's the Neola water tower. The ool is open. We call it an ool because we don't like to have pee in it.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't. You got a car. You got two on this side. So you got this one and then a gap. You probably make it if you wanted to. Yep. That's why we need a mount. Because the GoPro unmounted will slide off the dash. Sail. 312 oak. It's a regular sail. It's a big boat. That's not a rubbish sail. No, there was nothing good there. Yeah, nothing good at that stop. Dodge City 20 miles and then Jetmore 50 miles. So yeah, we didn't really see anything in Mineola that caught our attention. Ools. Yes, it's an ool.
Those tall things?
No. It's a different type of flower.
Okay.
Sage generally is bush.
Okay.
And that's why I was like, I had to go run around because where I was at there, they were only like single sticks, right?
And you picked them, so now they won't grow. Oh my God, you're destroying the.
So I went to the old ones, where they were shrubbery, and I could request the ability to harvest and to relinquish some of it, which it did. You know, it gave me permission. So.
There you go.
I still feel some days that Dan forgets that he's driving a 500-pound car. Oh wait,
it's 900 with me in it.
It's 900 pounds with him in it. But he shifts and drives. He brakes it like it's a truck, which is not good.
Well, here's the other thing with this thing. I just had the new brakes put on. They're slotted, grooved.
Slotted and grooved. So when he taps it hard.
And, yeah, new all around on it. Rotors, drums, shoes, pads. Next is the clutch.
Dan Mitten says, Dan, it's not your semi.
I still take corners like I got 48 foot back there.
I know, right?
And I did get stopped by a Peoria cop once when I was driving this thing.
Yeah?
He pulled in behind me. I went to the subways there on Knoxville. He pulls in. He goes, "How long of a trailer you got on that little thing?" It's like, what? Because I saw you go around the corner. I say, he has to be a truck driver.
So, some people in there are asking where our destination is. And we are not headed home, actually.
Lamar.
We are headed to Lamar, Colorado.
And a little town outside there, and we are going to show some love and support.
Gonna go show some love and support, meet up with, not Mitten State.
Mitten State's on the next tour.
That's the next tour.
After we pick up
I can't remember who we're going to meet. It was, good morning, Missouri Ozark Vet.
Hey, good morning, big guy.
I can't remember her name. It's Rebecca. We're going to go meet Rebecca. And I've never met her in person. I've done some stuff on her. It's, good morning, safety man. Sorry we didn't get to meet you in person yesterday. It kind of felt like OKC was not our goal. So,
we will have to make it different.
Do it another time. We really kind of come to this being that effort is what we needed to be at, and I just got to get a good shot of that because it's just so big, and it makes people realize and appreciate their own size. See fields of that, right? Good soldiers all lined up, making energy. So yeah, we're going on a mercy mission just to go hang out, see if there's any assistance we can provide physically for an afternoon. Tomorrow we've got a secret audit on our way up into Colorado Springs, which, by the way, is Sasha in the Springs. If we had a number, we could probably get a hold of that person.
I have her email.
And maybe meet up and do a little bit of hello. No more wars for money. Yes, that would be great. I think that's what Otto's been saying lately, right, guys?
No, wait a minute. No more wars. That's where my 401 is in the war stuff. I've been buying war bonds for years. How am I supposed to retire in comfort? I think they realize I'm smart. They joke smart ass.
Mm-hmm. You know that you can't buy bonds anymore at the post office? You gotta buy them online. I don't even think banks do it anymore. I should call my bank. That'd be a good savings plan. $10 years later, you got $1,000 out of $100.
No. If you buy you buy a $100 savings bond. It's like 20 years. You give them like $50 in 20 years. It's worth $100.
Yeah.
And do not take it out early, or they penalize you.
Yeah. But you still get a percentage of it. Yeah.
But very little.
Buy bonds. Buy Cupade. From the Eric Brandt Show and those 8 letters. Remember, if you can't get live feeds from the Eric Brandt Show, go to those 8 letters. Subscribe, like, and share. Also, while we're at it, let's like and share everybody who's in here if you haven't. I want to make sure that the Real Sovereign Citizens, PayPal at the Real SC, the Real Sovereign Citizens, help pay for tires for these road trips. And you can email me at cuttheplastic if you want us to come visit you. We're making a road show of it. We're gonna build an auditing system so that when we're on the road, we can just upload the videos, highlights, and everything.
If I'm gonna e-bag, I want to e-bag for a mount for the GoPro so I can mount it here and do a time-lapse recording.
Oh, I think I can do that for like $5.
Yes.
All we gotta do is find a suction
Oh, I
cup.
got Gorilla Tape. We could have just taped that sucker right to the window. I think that would have been a tape.
What I was actually thinking is that there's a what they call a clamp mount that'll circle around this here, and then you hang the GoPro just a little bit under it and in front, so that it's outside the toll bucket. That's interesting. HOV or toll?
That's for the Colorado crap.
That's great. As well, so.
And when you stop, you got to pull the bell out.
Oh my God. Gosh, yes.
Allow me
yes.
to put my earplugs in?
Dan, everybody, you guys, we got a new toy for the Eric Brandt Show. And I have to say that I don't know if the fuck ops mobile is still running. Imagine all the people living free. Yeah, unbounded by this damn tender. Government monies. So how do you keep a grain pile from washing away? Cover it with a tarp and put tires on it. Yeah, everybody thought this was flatland. Let me show you some of the hills and little valleys.
It's a little oil or gas thing.
Oh yeah. There's a fracking site, or is that a transfer station? Might be a little bit of both. So we can mount, a GoPro right under the middle of the mirror.
Cool.
And or slightly off center. So it doesn't catch the, maybe a little bit below it even might work.
So I kind of thought just clamping something up here. You know, a little clamp thing.
Yeah, but this is fixed, right? It'll
Yeah.
never move. It'll stay. All you gotta do is worry about the bugs. So that'll be cool. And of course, you can just tell it which way is up. So
Yes.
that's even better. So if anybody's got some extra parts they want to send in, by all means.
Well, not Dan, because I don't own a GoPro. It means for you. I just want to be a part of the next one.
Oh,
Very
well,
crazy.
I've got footage on my page. You guys can, gotta go back and look at that. I did see that. When is that trial? Mr. Johnson? Oh, so we got another 3 hours of this. Long roads and highways. Yeah, we'll see you later, safety man.
Have a good day.
Hallucinator. We don't expect you guys just to hang out in here all Saturday. I really just thought I was going to do a 15-minute video and call it a day.
That's what it was.
That's what we were talking about doing, right? Coming back on if there was something worth talking about.
There won't be.
Because there really won't be.
We're not going to go shake the bushes and find a cop.
Nope. We're in Kansas. So, yeah, you know, if all of you guys just left us for the Eric Brand show or life, right, you wanted to go, oh, wait, what did that say? Stoner? Oh, stronger. Our selection just got stronger at the quick stop.
That's selective reading there.
Yeah. So that means that they've got stronger beers.
There you go.
That's exactly what it is.
I'm going to have to pass that big truck.
I need somebody to walk on my back tomorrow.
You could have laid on the floor. I would have walked on you.
You broke the interwebby.com. So Brian broke the interwebby.com and his leg? Seriously, Johnson, how bad's your leg? We need to see pictures. That sucks. You try to have both the van and... What the hell? What are you talking about, dude? You can't be doing all this stuff if you're broken. Let us come and help you. I will come and work on my own bike. It's okay. It's just a starter. We'll get it out. It's a lot of screws and plastic. That'll be good.
Yeah, you can do the work. He can just direct it.
Yeah. That's right. All we have to do is come together and live by common law. No victims, no crimes. Yeah. There's Ford and Ensign. And
Is that?
that's an old hotel, maybe? I don't know. It's a funeral home, I bet. Because people die too. Yeah, it's kind of a flat section.
That's what I can do. I can buy me 5 acres and create my own funeral home.
5-acre lots for sale.
Oh. I don't want a lot.
I do. I want a lot. I want my cake and I want to eat it too.
So here's what I always say if I win the lottery. If I win the lottery, I want to buy 100 acres and put a single wide in the middle. If I win the big lottery, I will splurge and I will go to a double wide on 10,000 acres.
Yes, we are, Joe. Good morning. This is just a little road time. Dan's gonna...
I'm not going to make it.
Yeah, you are. Kick it up a notch. You're good.
That's all I can.
Well, you're on it. You're good. Let it go. Go juice in this baby. Whee!
Flying hook. Holy crap. crap, I got this thing to 80. The car's thinking, fuck, when he switched and let Brian drive.
That's right. That's right. Got to keep that engine clean.
Blow out the cobwebs.
NorCal says, "Oh my God, we're gonna die." That guy did not have one coil on there. He had like 8 suicide coils on there.
Man.
Yeah.
They're little baby light ones.
KSU. That's the ranch. Yeah, this is, there's some farming, there's some oil and gas, there's some cattle. Just a little bit of everything. Some corn.
And it is not knee high.
No, it's tall. It's also probably genetically engineered.
I didn't see any markers, so it's not new stuff. You know, a lot of times they'll put, split them up, have all different kinds. So it wasn't really a test field.
Yeah.
Now, did you know popcorn is the only corn product that is not GMO?
That's not true. Corn product. That I might recognize.
No popcorn. And they all say non-GMO. Why? Because they can't change it. Somehow it doesn't make it pop right. I learned that on WMBD in Peoria. In the morning, one of the traffic girls was a farmer, and she said that. See that white building? I'm going to get one of them, and I'm going to move into one in the...
Oh, those little sheds? Yeah, those would be great. But I wouldn't want one. I'd probably want like a maze of like 3 of them or something.
3 20-foot containers. Trucks follow marked routes. So when you're looking for 400 west.
Yeah, and there's a big markers right there. Imagine cannabis fields as far as the eye could see. Oh yeah, that's definitely a bus that burned down or something. Too bad I didn't get it quick in time. 400 trucks follow. See you, Mitten.
Have a good day.
Have a great
Be
day.
safe.
Enjoy. But just enjoy.
Nolly, scratch behind your ear.
Yeah, don't forget to let Noli scratch. And yeah, this is just the Western State Bank Expo. Welcome, says the United Methodist Church. That's Jetmore, Kinsley, and Greensburg. 400 north and east. 56 and 400 west. We're going to Sublet and Cimarron. That's a harvester, by the way, right? That's for cutting the hay.
Yep.
That's just the blade piece. That's a run around. Are you turning?
I was going to, but I just wanted to do a quick look.
Okay, so we're going into town. See what we see. Gonna see if we find a breakfast spot, I think.
Are you hungry?
Oh, it's Dodge City. That's why. It's Dodge City. We should go audit something quietly. Silence. Beautiful.
Silence of the Lamb.
Silence of the Lambs. It
There's
rubs
the
its
corn
lotion in its skin. Or it gets the hose again. La Bodega Salvage. Down at the car shop. Oh, that's a
Blazer.
I was actually looking at the convertible, the olds, like from Smokey and the Bandit. Yeah. Small town. This is Dodge City.
You know what? I
Kansas.
have a phone.
The Real Sovereign Citizens is
Taking a chance I have a phone.
taking a chance on it.
I had one here before.
Dodge City, established 1872. The Boot Hill Museum. What'd you say? Where are we at? Joe, cool. We are at Dodge City, Kansas.
Marshall Dillon's
Yeah,
land.
Marshall Dillon's land. And, what was
Wyatt
that?
Earp?
Oh my God. Should have been a cowboy. Should have learned to ride around. Rope and ride around. Wearing my 6-shooter. Taking my opponents down the cattle drive. Yeah, that's a Marshall Dillon song. They got it in there. I can't remember. That's old school. No, that's like Diamond Rio, right? That's who it is. Diamond Rio. So, yeah, we're at Dodge City. We're taking a quick rolling tour through, see what we might see. Maybe we'll find the Boot Hill Cemetery and or Yards Hill. You never know, folks. It's what we do. The Real Sovereign Citizen said, let's audit. Jesus. At Blackjack's Most Wanted Liquor Store. Taylor's Roadhouse. $2.69 a gallon. We're still doing pretty good on the gas. Mirumba Incorporated. I'm just reading the names of businesses. You're in alignment with a muffler from Alignment Mufflers. Pipe bending and more.
Look at that river.
Holy cow, that's got some caltrops in it. Some don't come the fuck down here's people.
Yeah. They are trying to keep you out.
Right? That's a giant valley, but it's like that was crazy. That's the water gone, huh? There's a cowboy band every Tuesday. So yeah, we're in Dodge City, ladies and gentlemen. Home of Marshall Dillon. Let's see what we can find quietly, briefly. Stretch our legs, get our backs popped out.
Into downtown.
Does look like we're headed into the downtown sector. I just realized that I have been unplugged the whole damn time. That's you. Maybe not the whole time, just recently.
You want to go see the stair?
Wyatt Boulevard. I'd rather see, let's see what's going up there. The water park, the Santa Fe Depot, the visitor center, the Boot Hill Museum. That's over to the left, so we're going to have to go around in the other way, huh? No U-turn. So you have to take a left.
Oh, I was going to go into old downtown.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do, folks. We're in the old downtown, Dodge City.
I mean, I don't know. Do you want to just walk it, or do you want me to drive it? Or are you good with just driving?
Yeah, we're good
it?
with just driving through.
Okay.
A rolling tour for now. If we see something special, we'll get out. Stop by the little huge bull and get a picture riding it. No, I don't think that's a statue you want to climb on today.
You want to mount the bull?
No, we're not going to ride the bull. Remember, we're in Kansas. We're not in Oklahoma or Colorado anymore.
Look at that upstairs, just like really old, shops downstairs, homes upstairs.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. A rodeo bar and grill. Right?
I mean, look at on the top of that, how the decorative brickwork up there.
Yeah, the H.P. Bell Block, 1916. That's exactly what it is, right? It's the old Western style. Houses of ill repute.
Ooh, yeah.
That's right.
And then a block away, there's parking garages.
Yeah, that's the old school or the new school. Got to keep the old one down or the old style. They got these old timbers for sure, covering the rain and everything. That's the Simpson building, right? This one's newer, modernized. Probably had to be done up because they were individually built.
You sure you don't want to go take a quick run on the bowl?
All right. There's a bus stop. Drop me off at the bus stop. Go get a look at the touristy stuff. That's empty. Here we go, folks. Let's look at old Dodge City. We'll go look at the we'll start with a little of this, huh? The first structure built on the future site of Dodge City was a 3-room sod house. Constructed by Henry L. Sittler, it was near the dusty ruts of the Santa Fe Trail, approximately 500 feet southwest of where you now stand. The Soddy was headquarters for Sittler's ranch and cattle operations, as well as a frequent stop for buffalo hunters and traders. During the summer of 1872, George Hoover, a young Canadian businessman, followed the stakes left by Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railroad surveyors to the west side of the Fort Dodge military ration. There he stacked 2 piles of buffalo grass sod, laid a plank between them, and opened a saloon. It was June 17, 1872, and a new town had its first business. Within hours, several other profiteers began serving buffalo hunters, soldiers, and frontiersmen. By the time the first train arrived on the new railroad in September, 9 businesses were open and thriving. A group of leaders, businessmen, and military men from Forts Dodge, Riley, and Leavenworth organized a town company on August 15, 1872, and began planning the development of the town site. The early residents first called the little settlement Buffalo City, but another Kansas town was using that name, so it was changed to Dodge City. Hambell's, the Arkansas by most Kansans, river was shallow, meandering stream that was difficult to cross because of quicksand. To facilitate trade with settlers south of the river, businessmen built a bridge across the waterway in 1874. It operated as a toll bridge until 1885 when the county purchased it. Today, the 2nd Street Bridge is located near this site. It is named for one of the original bridge's toll keepers, John T. Riney. Dodge City developed around and along the railroad. The businesses north of the tracks were generally of a higher caliber and more respectable than those to the south. The railroad was referred to as the Dead Line. An ordinance against carrying weapons in town was difficult to enforce south of the tracks, and little effort was made to do so. In 1877, Dodge City had 17 salons and a population of 1,000. Hambell's Varieties Dance Hall and Theater was located on the southwest corner of Trail and 2nd Streets. Dodge City first saw the scandalous Can-Can dance performed there. The Ford Country Globe commented, "The Can-Can does not deprave the moral taste of average Dodgeites." The Lady Gay Salon and Dance Hall was located across the street east from Bell's Varieties. Eddie Foy, who became a well-known New York Broadway actor, performed in Dodge for 2 seasons. 2 worthy birds, Stockyard Shorty and a cowboy, participated in a little sluggery yesterday morning in front of Jake's Collar store. After exchanging a few slugs, Shorty knocked the cowboy through one of Mr. Collar's large window lights. The cowboy, in return, drew a crimson stream from Shorty's proboscis. Our worthy marshal interfered in their innocent amusement and took them off to Lime Kiln. Dodge City Times, November 1877. On the night of April 9, 1878, the city marshal Edward Masterson, brother of Bat, disarmed a drunken young cowboy. The Texan pulled a hidden gun and shot Ed in the abdomen, setting the lawman's clothes on fire. In a rapid series of shots that followed, the cowboy and another man involved in the fight were wounded, the cowboy fatally. The marshal then walked north across the tracks into Hoover's saloon, where he collapsed and died about 30 minutes later. In honor of the well-known and popular young law officer, every business in town closed the next day for his funeral. Masterson was buried in the cemetery at Fort Dodge. During Dodge City's Cowtown era, 1875 to 1885, large cattle herds from Texas arrived in the area each spring and summer. They were held south of town to rest, graze, and fatten on the nutritious buffalo grasses. Buyers rode out to appraise the longhorns and to make an offer. Once the sale was completed, the steers were driven to the stockyards east of town, loaded into railroad stock cars, and shipped to packing plants in the east. After the buyers paid for the cattle, the cowboys received their wages, about $90 to $120 for nearly 3 months' work. Full of pent-up energy and excitement, they rode into Dodge City to buy new clothes, clean up, gamble, drink, and celebrate the end of the drive. It was not unusual for the young trail hands to spend most, if not all, of their wages before returning down the trail back to Texas. Longhorn cattle arrive. Thank you. I'm live streaming actually. One of my guys is blind, so by reading it out instead of his stuff going, I get to do it.
Yeah. Nice.
So yeah. So the Longhorn cattle arrive. Dodge City became the buffalo hunting capital of the world. Soon after, it was founded in 1872. Within 3 years, however, the buffalo herds were depleted to the point that Dodge needed a new source of income. Longhorn cattle filled that need. In post-Civil War Texas, one of the few ready sources of available capital was wild cattle. With the meat-hungry North eager to purchase beef and spurred by attractive shipping rates offered at Kansas railheads, Texas ranchers drove herds northward to be transported to packing plants in the north and east. A steer could be driven from southern Texas to Dodge City for about 75 cents. In herds of several thousand head, the hardy longhorns moved 10 to 12 miles a day as they grazed on the prairie. Supervised by a trail boss, a dozen or more men worked the cattle and earned $30 to $40 a month during the 2.5 to 3 month trip. At the end of the drive, the cowboys received their pay, the most money many trailheads hands had ever seen. The first herds reached Dodge City in 1975, peaking at 500,000 head one season. Many herds traveled via the Western Trail, the major route supplying cattle to Dodge. The trail began in southern Texas and wound its way north to Doan's Crossing in the Red River. The route continued due north across Indian Territory, later Oklahoma, and into southern Kansas. The cattle drives often started in southern Texas, ending at railheads in Kansas. The cattle moved about 10 to 12 miles a day, Local merchants and cattle buyers welcomed the trade and did their best to handle cattlemen's wants and needs. After weeks on the trail, these cowboys were ready to spend their hard-earned cash doing the town and enjoying all Dodge had to offer. Dodge City businessmen have reduced the prices of their liquor, cigars, tobacco, etc. for the special trade of the cattlemen. Accommodations for a large influx of people are being made by the hotels and restaurants, and with a view to the of live and let live. The agents of the A and SF Railroad at this point are gentlemen of integrity, and cattlemen will always find them alive to the interests of shippers. A general effort is being made to make Dodge City an attractive point for the Texas cattle dealers, and our United citizens send forth their greetings to our Texas neighbors. Dodge City Times, June 1877. During this period, Dodge City gained the dubious titles of wickedest little city in America and Bilbilous Babylon of the frontier. Maintaining order along Front Street while hundreds of young cowboys celebrated the end of a cattle drive was a challenge for law officers. Wyatt Earp, Bill Thigman, Dave Mather, Pat Sergrew, and the Masterson brothers, Ed, Jim, and Bat, were among those hired to keep the peace. Their efforts earned them places in the Old West legend. Southern Texas Longhorns brought with them a problem that doomed the cattle trade. After a herd moved past, any non-longhorn cattle within miles of the trail fell victim to tick fever, splenic fever, Texas fever. It went by many names. Often entire herds of local cattle perished. Eventually, the Kansas legislature established a quarantine line prohibiting the movement of southern Texas cattle to many parts of the state. As the line was extended west, Kansas cow towns lost the Texas trade and were forced out of the cattle business. For nearly 10 years, the quarantine line ran just east of Dodge City. In this position, Dodge continued to be the destination for the vast southern Texas herds and became the cattle capital of the world. Eventually, in 1885, the Kansas governor was pressured to extend the quarantine over the entire state, and Dodge City lost its main source of revenue. Ironically, it was discovered several years later that the fever was caused by a protozoan carried by cattle ticks. A quick trip through a pit of cattle dip would have killed the ticks and saved the Kansas cattle trade. But by then, much of the country from southern Kansas into Texas had been fenced. It was too late to reestablish the trails. Even so, Dodge City was a cattle center for a prosperous, rip-roaring decade, making it Kansas's best-known cow town. So then there's this map here of the Wild and Wool Front Street, the blacksmith wagon shop, saddle and harness shop, the drugstores, and different mercantiles that were the businesses left to right here on this street. And it says the business center of early Dodge City was located just north of the railroad tracks along Front Street. In the 2 or 3 blocks west of the depot could be found all the goods and services needed by the settlers, travelers, cowboys, and soldiers. All goods and services. The first business buildings were simple frame structures. A series of fires in 1885 destroyed much of the downtown and several warehouses south of the railroad. So they were replaced with brick structures that remained in place until removed by an urban renewal project in 1970s. The parking lots on either side were built on the site of the early rip-roaring Dodge City. After wearing the same clothes for months on the trail, cowboys in Dodge City often bought new duds, several firms carrying clothing, but the largest was Rath & Company, Labor Robert M. Wright's General Mercantile Company. Everything from cowboy work clothes to velveteen suits, ivory-handled Colts, spurs, candy, sheep dip could be found there. Wright was a founder of Dodge City, who built his retail trade into one of the largest businesses in western Kansas. After a bath and new clothes, cowboys were ready for recreation and a chance to get rid of the trail dust, quote-unquote. Several Front Street saloons had names that appealed to the Texans: Lone Star, Alabama, Alamo, Nooses. One of the most popular was the Long Branch. The bar, billiard tables, and orchestra occupied the front room. In the back was gambling and another which to lock up the drunks. So if you got too drunk, they just locked you up in the saloon until you were sober.
Oh, they don't put...
Saloons featured the latest mixed drinks, and beer was served ice cold, a frontier rarity. Henry Strum's saloon featured anchovies and Russian caviar on the menu. A popular resort in Dodge City is the famous Long Branch, which enjoys a good patronage at all seasons of the year. The bar dispenses the choicest wines, liquors, and cigars. This establishment has fine billiard tables, which the lovers of the game are wont to pass a pleasant hour. Dodge City Times, December 1877. Several Front Street businesses rented rooms, but the Dodge House was the primary hotel in town from 1872 to 1883. Located across from the depot, the hotel contained 38 rooms, a restaurant, bar, and billiard hall. It was the largest hotel in the western Kansas and a favorite of cattlemen, commercial travelers, and boarders. Between 1874 and 1876, the U.S. Army Signal Corps maintained a weather station in the building. The Dodge City Times, June 8, 1878, reported that John H. Doc Holliday was seeing patients in room 24 at the Dodge House. Businesses came and went, they moved locations, they changed during those early years. Between 1878 and 1882, a variety of establishments could be found in the 3 blocks between Central and 3rd Streets. A blacksmith, the harness shop, doctor's offices, post office, hardware and dry goods, which also carried coffins, by the way, and undertaker supplies. Barber shop, opera house, boot and tailor shops, butcher shops, and 8 saloons. Dodge City was an exciting place to live during those times. It attracted a special group of pioneers. Those ladies of the night were just some of those special pioneers. And
they're still working today.
They appreciated the adventure and challenges of life in the frontier. 19th century Front Street was a unique setting for the Old West. Its stories and legends have produced books, magazine articles, radio programs, televisions, and movies for later generations and beyond. See if we can get a couple of these photographs in the scene for you there. Let you all see that. Thanks for the thumbs up there. We are at the hour-and-a-half mark of our 4-hour tour here. And we're going to catch these pictures. There's Masterson himself, right? That little sod shanty.
500,000 cattle back then?
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of work coming up.
I just smelled some steer. I want to go look at the honey vendor over there.
The honey vendor?
Yes. I have a hunch. I can see jars that look like honey. The table, it's got honey on it. You know what that means? I'm not sweet enough without some honey. So we'll see what we got going on here. It's a little farmer's market, folks. Sandhill plum jelly, summer squashes. Okay, so we're gonna take a walk down and figure out what we're getting on the way back. There's plum jelly, blueberry jam. These are the $5 jars, I'm assuming. Okay, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Very good.
Excellent, excellent. They got some small potatoes growing here, folks. Some summer squashes. Yeah, there's cherry jellies, strawberry jellies, peach jam.
They were in a cardigan. One of them, well, the other one was...
Oh, it's a Star Walk. Dennis Weaver, 52503.
You out here every day?
Tried his Chester for 9 years on Gunsmoke.
Where are you from? If I have much
Colorado.
Spicy Chex Mix cookies, cherry jellies. Jellies? $5 a jar as well. Okay. We're going down and going to figure it out on the way back. How much is the jerky?
$10 a bag or 4 for 35, and you
Okay.
can try them.
Oh, okay. Can I have a taste of the mild?
Here, because I think my kids cut them up a little too small.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
And this is local Kansas beef? Okay, that's pretty tasty. Thank you.
Salt and pepper.
Oh, that's the salt and pepper one. Is that the specialty?
I don't know. Everybody's got different. I think red chili is by, you like hot. I got hot.
That's good. All right, $10 a bag for the jerky. We're doing the math, right? Unfiltered, raw honey, $20 a jar there from Kansas. Good morning.
How are you enjoying your trip?
Oh, amazing. Amazingly. Yeah.
We have a little bit of a breeze today.
Yeah, it should be a nice day, huh?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I never did know the whole deal there, but because I didn't know them, and then
How's it going?
Barbecued pecans.
in the kitchen there, I never see them out front.
Better than roadkill road salts.
I didn't think Mike was cooking.
Mike's
Okay.
not doing any cooking, but
Good morning. This is the home range candles. 100% soy wax. Is that organic or GMO soy?
Pretty sure it's organic.
All right, there we go. Yeah. Beautiful flowers. Let's see how they smell. Oh man, listen. That is unicorn farts. And where's the website they can reach you?
I have a Facebook. I don't currently have a website yet.
Okay.
Just started this. So
Just started. Okay. She's got unicorn farts. Luna Lovegood. Forbidden Forest. There's one called Pumpkin Juice. Beach Balm. Yeah, great job. All right, so find Home on the Range candles. All right, and there's even some. Don't tell them. They're. You should do like the something like double letters or something, so that you don't do copyright infringements. Yeah, beautiful stuff there. Oh, we've got cinnamon rolls here, folks. That's caramel and caramel pecan rolls.
Maple.
On maple. Oh my gosh. All right, we're walking down so we can come back and figure out what we want, huh, guys? This is beautiful. Everybody cooks a little cookies, organic and gluten-free. Beautiful jewelry going on here. Lots of photography. Uh-oh. That is choke cherry syrup. Yeah, I'm familiar with cherry syrup. We got a community that loves it on our ice cream. Cherries, pickled beets, nice. Good morning. Yeah, I'm walking down and kind of triggering in my head what I think I might want. So, yeah. Uh-oh. That's one that's just going to cause us to stop and pull up the wallet. You see that? 75 cents a muffin.
Yep.
I probably even, no, what do you need a bag for if you're going to eat it right away?
Okay. Pick the one that you want.
Let's see what we got here. Hold on. We're, quarters going there. Dan, you want a muffin? Oh, he's way down there. He'll find it if he wants it.
Okay.
There's one there.
Sir?
Thank you. And we're going to grab that one right there in the corner. Thank you very much.
You betcha.
Let's tell everybody how tasty they are.
Thank you.
So tell us about yourself. We are live, huh?
Awesome.
This is Farmhouse Authentic Bardwood Signs. And oh my. Look at that muffin. Mm-hmm.
Black currants, they're with all the rain this year, they're pretty good size.
Yeah? That's yummy.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And all the Christmas ornaments are
Mm-hmm.
comes from multiple different species
Of trees.
grown locally. Everything's hand painted. Also featuring 100-year-old barnwood signs that are all hand painted.
100-year-old barnwood. Oh, nice. Yes, indeed. Beautiful. Oh, see, no tricking the fools. Put one right back in there quick. Nah, that's right. That's right. Always plenty to go around. All right. And they can find you guys here. There's an email, authentic, oops. There you go, RJ, if you want a 100-year-old barn sign from Farmhouse Fancies. Thank you guys, yeah? Good morning, how are you today?
Good, and how are you?
Great, this is the hand-roasted coffee here in Dodge City. Yellow bourbon.
Yes. My husband and I get these green coffee beans and we roast these all ourselves in a Dutch oven over an open fire, kind of like the cowboys used to do. We have whole bean and ground. Now this one here is a new one. It doesn't actually have bourbon. It just comes from the color of the
So you're not actually like roasting it with like
No,
the
that's-
devil's cut or anything out of some
Nope.
old aged wood
No,
barrels?
we're not.
Okay.
But this is supposed to be one that's good at a medium roast, and the rest of these are a little bit darker, and we have an espresso roast.
Okay.
So, and my husband loves to do those. And then
Very good.
also over here, now these I don't do myself, but these are ones that I just wanted people to see
30
that
second
there
rule.
are, 30-second
Salts.
rule, that these are a healthier salt, other than your iodized salt. which
No,
is
of course,
for
we
the
don't like
toxins.
table salt. That's
Yes.
bad for you.
So this here, we just wanted to be able to give people the option out there.
Cool.
So
You have a
we like
website?
to do, we don't.
Okay.
unfortunately.
Well, if you're in Dodge City, this is what you're looking for on a Saturday morning, folks.
Yes.
Yes, and of course, those who know eat GMO. Oh wait, no, that's what my friend says.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no. But very good. Thank you very much.
You bet.
Yeah, enjoy your market today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good morning. Oh, now that's a gourd. Did you carve those yourself?
Yeah, I made them. I grew them and then carved them. Could dip inside them.
That's genius. That's great. This is Swedes produce. You have apple pie moonshine?
Try some. I've got some cold
Oh,
stuff. Make it so it every year.
and what's the other one?
The other one's friend made it Kool-Aid moonshine. Strawberry Kool-Aid.
All right. You, sir. Pickles and cucumbers. All right, so I think we're gonna take it from you here.
All it is it's apple juice, apple cider, cinnamon sticks, and Everclear. That's what it is.
Oh, you didn't brew this.
I made it.
It's Everclear.
Yeah, I make it every year.
Wait a second. I'm gonna pause for a second. Hold that for a second. You put Everclear in it. You didn't brew it yourself.
No, I made it. I made the apple juice.
Did you make the Everclear?
No, I didn't make the.
Okay. I thought it was made distilled.
Moonshine is illegal to make.
Oh, folks.
It's just like moonshine. It'll light on fire just like moonshine.
Give me the small bottle.
I don't
I
have
thought
any small ones.
that one right there.
That one?
Yeah.
Well, then you only owe me 5.
All right.
No, local moonshine. Well, $6.25 is what you owe. All right. You can make moonshine.
Yeah, I just thought you were distilling it.
No, you can make moonshine, but they have little steels that you can put on your stovetop and make real moonshine.
That's what I thought you were doing.
No. I haven't got that far yet. So I owe you, what did I say, $6.25?
I think I got a quarter in my pocket,
No,
huh?
I got plenty of change.
No, I have a quarter in my
No,
pocket.
that's all right.
I have a quarter in my pocket.
Okay. So I owe you $14. There's 4.
4. And 10.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, guys, we're gonna keep on rolling down. We know we want some of this over here. Thank you.
Yeah, it's in the luggage. We're gonna have a mess.
I better get one of those for him because he didn't get one.
Okay. On the muffins?
Yep. He's not gonna make it this far.
Yeah.
I'll let you take it out of there, please.
Okay.
Now the question is, will it make it that far?
Oh yeah, well,
Oops, sorry, sir.
it's okay.
We're robbing you now.
No, you're doing
Here's
great.
your quarter.
Thanks.
All right, there you go.
And we will put that one in a paper bag
Okay.
so I don't smash it on him.
All right.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
That one goes back under my arm.
You need some help carrying something?
No, that's why we have pockets.
exactly.
Exactly. Have a great
You
day.
have a good day.
Yeah. No, that's not what I'm looking for. No, we're going to stay away from that as well. I was really hoping to find some of that honey and glass, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. We'll avoid that. Yeah, have a good day. Oh. No glass. Okay, so we're back here, and we have decided that we want some jelly. Now we should probably be fair and split it up, huh? So we'll get a peaches and a plum. I think that's good. Oh, there he is. He's hanging out in the shade. Okay. So who's got one gives a 5 to the other one. We're good there. And then all those things. And I think that's right. So we're taking a peach.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we're taking a
Here.
yeah, they're both plum, huh? Yeah, oh, I don't need a plastic bag. I'm allergic to this stuff.
Oh, okay.
As a matter of fact, it's the reason I didn't buy the honey, because it's in plastic.
Holy, no wonder. I heard you say something.
I want the honey, but it's in plastic, and I don't buy plastic. So, my handle is cut the plastic, and I sell stainless steel straws. I've spent several years overseas, cleaning plastic out of the ocean, and I'm next. We're getting ready to build some machines that'll like cut up plastics, so we can show people how to recycle them. Because what I want to do is make a shipping container factory that takes plastic trash from islands around the world and at the island turns it into construction materials. We can make 2x4s and to build houses. We can make rain gutters out of the garbage plastic so people could collect their rainwater and so they didn't have to buy bottled water to drink. Yeah, so I got this whole thing going on.
That is cool.
So my daily practice is like I don't buy it, I won't use it. You know?
So what are you doing in Dodge?
Huh?
What are you doing in Dodge?
Traveling, actually.
Oh, okay.
We're going to visit some friends in Colorado, but I've been on a 10-state road tour. Yeah. So, yeah.
That's cool. Okay, I like
Thank
that.
you. Appreciate it. Have a good day, everybody. Yeah, spent a 20. That was nice. Right? I bought you a zucchini.
Is that health food?
Now here. Up. And by the way, now that it's empty, we should probably go look at the steer. Yes, Puget Sound. Definitely recycle. Tend to the earth around you. That looks like the hair of a cow. That's it. Oh, no, it's okay. I'm not getting up and riding the thing. It's a big cow. Longhorns.
Did you read about El Chapitin or
Here.
All right. This is one of the little things here. I don't know if he got it. And we will. Apparently my phone is ringing.
That would make you day, wouldn't it? Mine too.
What?
Are you ringing?
Yeah.
You should answer it. Is that a recycled cow? No, it's a copper cow. It might have been recycled though. Milk it? No, it's a steer. You don't milk steers. Silly people.
Well, if you do, they're milking it for something else.
Capitan. The statue commemorates the Texas Longhorn that gave Dodge City its place in the history as queen of the cow towns. The Longhorns are descendants of Spanish cattle brought to Mexico in the 16th century. Between 1875 and 1886, over 4 million head were driven up the trail to the Santa Fe railhead in Dodge City. Project to Boot Hill Museum, 1980.
Apparently there was a plaque here that somebody wanted more than the city.
I guess. So,
Did you get them on our worldwide tour?
yeah, we're on a worldwide tour.
Have a great day.
There is no try. Do or do not. It's a nice zucchini, huh? Oh, you know, I'm gonna, no. There wasn't a lot of food at the farmer's market, huh? Not a lot to buy. I could have probably stacked up on a couple of dollar bill items.
There's I'm gonna hit the gas station to top off before we pull out.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Should make it all the way out to Colorado.
Okay. Hi everybody. Oh, that's your muffin. They want you to eat it.
Oh.
They want to see your reaction to how good it tastes.
What kind of muffin is it?
It's a black currant.
You know, the last time I ate a muffin that I didn't know about, I got stoned.
There's no pot in this.
Okay.
Hold on, I'll take that. It's only used once and gently.
Okay. Do I want to know what this is?
Yeah, it's black. It's a choke cherry or black. Yeah, choke.
You're gonna choke me?
No, it's
You're
choke
gonna wring
cherry.
my neck?
And again with the trash.
Okay.
Dan says, "Good morning, Holly."
Hey, Holly.
Holly, auditor. Choo choo swallow, Dan. Minton says, "Be careful."
So your choke cherry. My reaction is the toppings are kind of sweet. If I wasn't on camera, I probably would have just done this in 2 bites, but I'm trying to be proper.
It's tasty though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yum, yum, yum. And then look what else we got. This is a peach jam.
Mm-hmm.
This is a Sandhill plum. And this guy makes his own moonshine.
There
No,
we go.
he doesn't. He actually mixes the stuff together. So this is Kool-Aid Neverclear for $5.
You're driving. I'm drinking.
Oh, Jeff, I don't know. I'm sorry. Feels pretty good to me. Okay, there's the jellies. We're just getting lots of smalls on this trip, I tell you.
Well, that's because of the vehicle.
Oh, hey, you want a knife?
Great, now I'll be carrying a weapon when we get pulled over.
We're packed. It's tight in here. Yeah, Holly, here's the deal. You just came on board. The guy's like, "Oh, that's moonshine." And I'm like, "Oh, here's $20, right? Give me all your moonshine, or give me a chunk of moonshine." And he's like, telling me the recipe, huh?
It ain't moonshine.
I'm like, "It's not moonshine. You just added Everclear in a bottle." And I was like, what the hell?
If you're gonna use Everclear, let's just make some limoncello ourselves.
Well, I said, what the hell? Give me $5. Help the poor guy out. AKA kerosene, right? So that's the deal. And I was just like, okay, that's cool. I'll help you out. I'll give you $5. And I got a zucchini too. So we are in Kansas. We're in Dodge City, actually. Upstairs in that building right there, Doc Holliday lived there. He was seeing patients. Yeah. True story.
Cool.
Might not have been that building, but it was one of these buildings.
Yeah.
Right? Wyatt Earp, the Mathersons, right? Tombstone. You guys seen Tombstone? That's the kind of Dodge City. That was one of those cities. So yeah, very, very cool, right? And like auditing sometimes is different for different people. We're live streamers, we're videotapers, we're journalists. There's 100 ways to look at it. And at the end of the day,
And today's job is tourists.
today we're just pretending to be tourists. Oh wait, we are. We are tourists. It's Robbins. Trying to get hit by Dan's car. So there we go again with all the ladies.
That was nice. So who made those for you?
They all did, a bunch of them. I bought from like 4 stores. This is the guy here though.
No, I'm talking about
with his gourds, making the. He's got a Camel Joe smooth one on his front license plate. Back up just a little bit. That is hilarious. Do you see it, guys? Smooth one, right there. That's my moonshine friend. Okay, you can go. Yes, yes. That's exactly. Oh, look, there's the Applebee's you wanted.
No, that was
Oh, that was, yeah, the other guy. Ozark. Watch your car.
Ozark.
After that van, it's clear. Yeah, there we go. Yay. Oh, stop. Stop the car. I lost my zucchini. Will you hold that, please? Just stay right there. Just grab that. Hold it.
And he lost the zucchini.
Man down! Man down!
Zucchini down.
Now we gotta cook it.
What'd you drop there, Bubba?
Nothing.
Camera.
I think we might have burned it out.
Gets too hot in that corner. Oh, you know, we should. I could have put it on floor and vent and put cold air blowing up and maybe made it.
Oh, we killed the battery.
Oh.
We were just recording the whole time we were there.
Man.
Whee!
Choo choo. Choo choo. Not on the girl on the train.
They're playing cards. There's an old school train, folks. Right?
So from Old Town
There's Boot Hill entrance, the Great Western Hotel.
Look at this. Old school, new school.
Yeah, well, it's Boot Hill. It's 100 years old, right? It's Dodge City. We're in the middle of Kansas.
Actually, southeast corner.
Southeast corner, whatever. There's an A&W and Long John Silver's. Those are now the same business, which is why they're combined.
Yep.
Also, you can find a KFC in there. Oh, no wonder we're getting gas. No matter how much gas you use, when the gas is 20 or 30 cents a gallon cheaper, top it off.
And this should get us to Lamar where it's $2.70 a gallon. So I'll fill here where it's only going to be $3 and leave.
So this is, oh, so you're going to buy this tank of gas. I see how it is.
I'm an asshole.
Mommy's got a fun car.
Uh-huh.
She's in Kansas. Hoo-wee. So we're going to shut that back off and let it charge.
There you go.
So we're going to do bugs and all that jazz real quick with the gas tank. So stand tall, folks. We're going to have gas.
There you go.
That's pretty easy. Yeah.
Hey, I bet you're so nice you even give them a little interest with that loan like another dollar.
Oh, yeah, 100% interest rate. I'd be doing that.
Oh my God! Oh, I got a bug right there.
go. Hey, pretty easy. Yeah, you see these maps, those maps, one word. Exactly. Exactly. Don't worry.
We need to wash the stinking lights. We don't need to see at night.
What is it, grill right now? It smells like the water. You gonna pull it up?
Damn.
Those guys were impressed. We wish them a happy fuck the cops day.
Sweet.
Yeah?
Not like the last loves?
Not like the last ones.
All right. I am contemplating making you drive. Because
Right.
apparently I suck at driving. I only got 30 miles a gallon.
Right now, you want me to drive?
No, I'm just being surprised.
Because, you know, I'll get us there by noon.
I'll get us there by 9. I'm calling my sister to touch base with her.
Oh, that's wonderful. Just remember your life.
Said what?
We're live.
Oh, okay.
Live from
Oh, so I have to
downtown
act
Dodge
nice to her.
City.
I don't have to be mean to her.
No, you gotta be nice to her.
Good morning.
Can't abuse your family.
How you doing? All right. We are leaving Dodge City, working our way back that way. I thought I'd call and say hi. I sent you a pretty picture of
Where are we going?
Actors
Well, we're driving
handprints.
through
Did you get that?
Dodge City still. Yes, and then we're going to
Oh, I didn't.
La Junta or something like that.
Well, no, we're gonna stop in outside Lamar and do
Lamar.
some stuff there, and then
We're headed to Lamar
I'll be home tomorrow.
to visit Thunder Rolls
What?
Media.
And we'll
That's
see
what it
how
is.
everything turns out.
Thunder Rolls.
You coming into town or anything this week? Okay.
But we're gonna look at Dodge City
Oh.
because it's supposed to be pretty cool.
Well, yeah, maybe I'll come up and bug you and show you some pictures and stuff of the trip.
Hey, y'all, be safe there, NorCal. Enjoy.
There you go.
Hi, Soccer Mom. Hi, Hope.
Okay, cool. All right, well, enjoy your day. I just want to touch base. I haven't called you in 4 days. You know, I'm on vacation, so I'm not required to irritate my favorite sister.
Thank you, Mitten.
We'll bug you later. Have a great one. Sister says hi.
Good, very good.
That's it.
Yeah.
Bye, hon.
$2.49 a gallon. That's not bad. Nearly $4 in some places around the country right now.
I'll take this then.
Yeah, well, you take the job incomes that come here too. It's a lot, right? Just a food for thought. So in the cattle country, we're traveling past cattle cars, right?
Well, I'm driving so slow. They're traveling past us.
Oh, they are traveling past us. And there's a Freddy's steak again. Frozen custards and steak burgers.
Oh, they're probably just open.
Yeah, no, we're gonna save our money for a big meal tonight, huh?
Okay.
We didn't even call our hostess yet.
Really? Does she even know we're still alive?
Yeah, she caught a piece of the video last night.
But she step in and say hello.
I think she got it at the end when we were done.
Oh.
They're popping up on the comments. Yes, so Thunder Rolls, huh?
So here at the Thunderbird, we have to
Thunderbird
clean our
Motel,
own rooms?
clean rooms.
Is that what it says?
No, I
What?
think they're advertising clean rooms.
Oh.
Yeah, don't clean your own room. That would be silly.
Actually, when me and Tanita would go to Indianapolis for my job, the Red Roof Inn there,
Yeah.
they would leave no sheets or pillows or blankets on the beds and left the vacuum room for us because I would clean it before I spent the night. And every time I went there, they were nice as heck.
You clean your own room before you slept in it. Is anybody else here contemplated cleaning your hotel room before you slept in it? Press 1 if you have. Press 2 if you think that you should get a discount.
You should have went to
Or
a different room.
different room, hotel, yeah.
I was there for usually 2 weeks. So.
Oh, 2-week visits, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, we carried it. This was back before microwaves and refrigerators. We had our own.
Well, Oklahoma Community Watch says, and Puget Sound said they could clean their own rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I get it. And if you're getting the weekly rate,
Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke. Wah, wah, wah.
This will give you an idea how much money we spent at the Red Roof in there.
Yeah.
We had an emergency where I needed to be out there, and it happened to fall during the Indianapolis 500.
Yeah.
They ended up giving me a one-room suite for the same price as any other time I would stay.
A suite.
Yeah. And, well, that's what I would get because Tanita went with me, so I drove at night, so I'd be sleeping during the day. That way she could watch TV or travel or do what she wanted. But yeah, so the rooms were usually $500-$600 a night, and I paid like $120, $130.
Oh, nice.
So they're like, crap, you're making it difficult on us.
Oh, Missouri Ozark Vet says he's cleaned his own room before in the hotel as well.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Ozark, I hope you get a chance if you weren't in it earlier. We while we were in Dodge City, I took the time to read the placard there for you. Probably was about 10-15 minutes of reading.
And I got to listen to it.
And Dan sat down and just enjoyed it. So that was good. But I thought you might enjoy a little bit of that. So
I can't believe 500,000 cattle
in 1 year. No, it wasn't the first year. It was in its heyday, at the height. It was a $500,000, 500,000 cattle in 1 year. Yeah.
That's crazy. So if we would have stayed on that 400, this is where we would have came. Remember where it's at?
Yeah.
And then just a loop around the city.
Oh, perfect. So now we're 47 miles from Garden City. We're traveling through the open rolling plains of Kansas. And I say rolling plains because it's not flat, but it's not like super hilly, but you can see the hill above. There's little swaths and valleys. And it's time to plug my cord back in because it says I'm at 15%. They never clean the bed cover. No, that's an issue, right? Bring your own comforters. I want a washed comforter. Actually, I think I don't know if they don't ever wash them, but they do it not as frequently. Ozark says he's listening even though he's not usually up this early. It's 11 o'clock.
He is, so, wait, when we were up there...
Left-hand side of the road, we've got a short cornfield on the right, but off in the distance, there's a cattle ranch. This guy's pulling over out of our way. There's an old beater as well. He's probably either turning down his own farm road. Yeah, that's about exactly. That's the middle line noisemaker for those falling asleep in the middle of the night.
Oh, I thought that was
prevent accidents. That's also called a butt tickler for those like
dirty old men.
Dirty old men like there. So yeah, there's a ranch in the background there. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit.
Here, I'll even back it down a little bit.
We didn't have to do that. We're going shoulder high. Just a bunch of cows. The zoom's really tough on that one, huh? Yeah, just a couple thousand head of cattle. No big deal. Big ranch. Stockyard maybe even. Trailer houses.
That way the government can't tax you because it's not anchored to the land.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing I forgot to pack was my own pillow this time.
What?
I put my own pillow.
Got one
Usually
on the right corner.
Usually I pack a pillow. I just use a hoodie.
Historical marker 1 mile ahead.
This is the blessed fluke.
You want to see the marker, or am I driving past it?
Well, yeah, if you want to stop for it.
All right, you have to share it with the viewers.
Of course I have to share it with the viewers. That's the point of stopping, right?
Yep.
All right, we're good. Y'all drive safe. We will. Don't worry. We're just having fun. We only got, an hour and a half, 2 hours to get to our destination.
And we'll be there in 4 hours.
I'm going to have to start driving, catching up on time. 20 miles an hour, that's...
I have been doing 25. I've been pushing it.
Okay. Here's our Santa Fe Tracks historical marker. So we are going to Lamar, Colorado, to a friend. Gonna just catch up with another.
How's that saying go? A friend in need is a friend indeed.
That's right. We gotta go give some hugs, some love, some kisses, some moral support. Oh, see if we find piles of grasshoppers today. This is not a short walk. I'll be back.
I'll get
Dan's not getting out. We know that. So this is Santa Fe Trail, 1822 to 1872, marked by the Daughters of the American Revolution and the state of Kansas. My grandmother and my mother were daughters of the Revolution. By the way, God rest their souls. Campsite of the U.S. Survey Team, September 10th, 1825, Santa Fe Trail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk out first. Let's look at some of the different things that are growing here. We're only at a few percentage points on the battery. And I didn't grab one out of the car. So get your flowering thistles. Here, purple. That bug in there. Did you enjoy that, folks? I did. It's beautiful out here. So I'm going to go through a brief talk on this here while we got some percentages left. You're standing on a bluff above the Arkansas River, an international boundary between the United States and Mexico during the early years of the Santa Fe Trail. So that was before we took it over by force. This area is prone to flooding, and the ruts offer an excellent illustration of how freighters worked with the terrain to make the easiest passage. Making their way. Wagons were hauled up onto this high ground to avoid the wetlands around the river. Aerial photographs show the marks left in the sands. The trail split only a few miles west of here. Traders chose to go the mountain route, or they followed the Cimarron route via multiple river crossings into Mexico. The Santa Fe Trail sites to the west and south. It was pioneered by William Becknell in 1821. The Santa Fe Trail was a 900-mile overland route that connected Franklin, Missouri with Santa Fe, New Mexico. It was an important commercial trade route. Near here, the trail travelers had to decide which route to go west towards Santa Fe. Cimarron presented the most direct path to Santa Fe. In 1822, wagon traffic began and continued until the 1860s, using several crossings of the Arkansas River near the 100th meridian. Lack of water and it passes through American Indian lands made this smoother Cimarron route no less hazardous than the mountain route. So there's no water, and they had to go through American Indian land, right? With the mountain route, it was still hazardous, but so they're both tough, right? The ground was covered with plants that were shallow basins of water, so you could find water based on the sand panning is how they got the water. It's neither clean nor pure, but we could have what they could drink water they would not wash their face in, but they were glad to have it for ourselves and their animals, said Rebecca Mayer in 1852. So there's different water beds and points of interest. There's Brent's Old Fort National Historic Site north of the Arkansas River, 8 miles east of La Junta in Colorado on I-194. That might be a stop for tomorrow. This private trading post hosted for travelers. Park is there now. And it says it was a fine country long ago. Oh, no wonder it zoomed in. Sorry, folks. Northern Oklahoma by the Kansas line. We just passed through that right now. That's where we just went through. Sorry about that. We tried to reach. We ended up in a hotel. We were out reaching out to people yesterday, but we'll know the future routes. That's what we're. So here's the thing. I'm going to pause for this just for 10-second commercial break. Dan, we're going to do some work to try to build a network of auditors across and mods and whatnot so that we can build a stronger community. So there's a lot of tension in the wanderings and the Santa Fe Trail. Long ago, the Arapahoes had a fine country of their own. The white man came to see them, and the Indians gave him buffalo meat and a horse to ride on. The country was big enough for the white man and the Arapahoes too. The government sent agents and soldiers, and they both drove us from our lands. We don't want to fight, said Chief Little Raven. And that's the sad truth. There was millions and millions of people, proud people out here. And the white man killed it all, took it over. So we're going to go for a walk real quick. And let Dan enjoy the shade. You see some of the ruts over there in that hillside that nobody would want to climb. That might be an old rut from the wagon trail. But we are going to take a brief walk here up the ridge to the peak. And see what we can see. Excuse me. I see some wildlife. Look at that. This and that there. Those look beautiful and amazing. And I have no idea what they are, but I want one. That's like a fruit. This plant. A seed pod, maybe? We're gonna see what that is later. There's all kinds of them. Who knows? Maybe it'll get us high or something, right? Jokingly, of course. They have a nice that's what we picked. It's actually kind of a little bit compared to some of them. Look, there's a whole trail out here. Look, can you see the eagle? Flying overhead. So, this shows long, wide depressions in various forms of the grasses as you look out here. And you'll see the trails. You can see a line. There's a rut. Right? You can see the ruts out there in the grasses. And those are the ruts from the wagon trails. See, there's one right there. Left and right. There's a line. So that's the kind of depression that you would find from a wagon trail, they say. Come out to the end of it here. There's butterflies playing. See if we can get you a butterfly. Hard to catch them. The grasshoppers are jumping high. See what we can. Santa Fe Trail remains. It has been designated a registered National Historical Landmark under the provisions of the Historic Sites Act of August 21st, 1935. The site possesses exceptional value in commemorating or illustrating the history of the United States, the U.S. Department of the Interior, National Park Services. High plains and short grasses. Soul's Ditch. So this right here, folks. Soul's Ditch. Local men, boys, and animals sweated long and hard to build the Eureka Irrigation Canal between 1884 and 1887. The long line below the ridge is a remnant of this early effort to irrigate semi-arid lands using the only reliable water source then available, the Arkansas River. Financed by Asa T. Sowell, the canal snaked its way from Ingalls 15 miles to the west to Spearville, 25 miles to the east. providing water to farmers in between. Plagued with problems, the canal was soon seen as a failure. It suffered from breaks in the canal wall, seepage, flash floods that destroyed a dam, a low river level from irrigation upstream, and drought. People began calling it Soul's Folly and Soul's Elephant, and by 1890, it was abandoned. Attempts were later made to revitalize the canal with pumps, but too much water was lost from seepage and evaporation, resulting in it finally being abandoned in 1901. Yet this here remains. There's a Reagan rut. See it? There's a rut. I think this is a yucca plant, by the way, that I have this pod from. If anybody wants to look that up. See, it's got the spike, the spindly spikes there. And it's got a stalk that comes out the middle with these pods on it. I believe that's the yucca pod. A yucca plant. Yeah. There's another example right there, huh? That's a yucca or not? You guys tell me. That's a pot I grabbed right there. What that is. Good answer. Let's go see what it looks like. There's one splitting open, maybe. Should we just split one open? We're gonna. Something on the inside. See that? I'm borrowed into. So it's a seed pod. Very good. I'll show Dan. Alright, there it is. Big flowering plant. There's its pods, its fruits. There he is. The big guy himself. I don't know if it's yucca. What is it? What is it you guys say? It looks similar, says Chris Marcus. Jenny Jones, I don't know what the seeds are like. We didn't open it up. They actually look kind of big from that one that was eaten. But again, we're just, enjoying the day. There's the little guy himself. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the real sovereign citizens. I swear he owns like 20 pairs of bibs. Huh? 6.
Here, let's do a little explain. How come my videos are a little crappy?
No, they're not crappy. They're secretive.
This is how my camera works. I just kind of do my thing.
It's plain as day.
Now, if we can just get me walking a little bit, slim that belly down, the camera will straighten out a little bit.
Maybe we need to get a foam triangle for it so it just kind of wedges in there.
I was thinking, yeah, something, piece of cardboard or something behind it.
So we're supposed to show seed pod.
Yep. There's a few here.
Yeah, what do you think that is?
I don't know.
This is the plant right here that
The
produces it.
cotton ball things?
No, this one right here.
Oh. Oh my God, that's that guy up in up north where the Dickie shoved his face into the thing and tased him to death.
Yeah?
That's what he was pounding his face into. And he was screaming, "Stop resisting," as the guy's face is in that thing.
Really?
Yep.
Well, that's the seed pod.
For one of these?
Yeah.
You gonna bring it home?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
We will try to plant it in Janet's
How about the pretty purples?
kitchen.
Did you get a few of them?
The thistles, yes. Yeah, actually, this
I like
one,
the colors.
this one had a bug on it earlier.
Oh.
The bug is now over here.
Pollinating?
No, it's this yellow thing right here.
There you go.
I think it might be a boll weevil or something. Almost looks like a bee because it's got black and yellow underneath.
Bumblebee?
No, not a bumblebee.
That's in the Transformers.
No.
Come on, that was. No, I'm not recording you.
Unless you fall on it.
Yep, that's a yucca.
Thanks. Thistle is good for cleaning your teeth. True fact. That I don't doubt. Also, the purple flowers are full of nectar, so you could actually eat that before they turn to seed and suck the juices out of it.
I can't do it, but will you?
Oh, geez, I didn't even see the trash on the ground.
I videoed it earlier and I made a comment about this.
Well, you could because you have a garbage grabber in the back of the car that we don't get to use it often enough. But that's okay.
Yeah, but it looked better. We cut the plastic, just removing it.
Yeah, there you go.
That.
Wunderbar.
You didn't lock it, did you?
No. Did I lock it? I don't think I did. We're the only ones here.
Yeah. Our hotel yesterday, where they leave their lobby open and tell you to grab a key, I locked the car when I went into it. Oh, Lord.
True story. Locking the car, but the hotel's unlocked. Good morning, Mom.
Morning. It's evening.
Running down the road, trying to loosen our load. Yesterday's video has been set to private. I should relay that message.
Though I did save the good parts to blackmail you later.
Dan didn't get to sleep. He was thinking about all that conversation last night.
Threw my shoulder out thinking about it.
Threw his shoulder out thinking about it. That's pretty rough. Okay, so here we go for some more driving. Mixed thistle is also used. Yeah, Brian Johnson's full of knowledgeable information.
And isn't Brian Johnson the one that you got his leg broke?
Yeah, Abity broke his leg.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what we're going to do with these people.
I don't know. Apparently take him on a trip. How far back did you... I get done looking at that stuff on the thing and I turn around thinking I'm going to see you up there and I'm like, oh, apparently Brian left me.
We got all the way to go see the 150-year-old wagon tracks. Where like the tracks are in the grooves because of the flour or because of that. And then there's like a dry one that's just like cut. Like old road or
and
something.
we complain about our rough roads.
Right? Yeah, we complain about our roads. But those pioneers had to travel quicksand.
That one thing said it was they, 6 or 8 miles a day or something like that?
18.
18?
But think about it. Like, we grew up watching Westerns, and everybody was struggling with quicksand.
Yeah.
Right? When in your life did you actually have to know about how to deal with quicksand?
Well, at least Lassie would save them.
But we're talking the 1800s, right? 1886, 1820s. And And so, yeah, there's various ruts in these grasses. You can see even as we're driving by up this hillsides, and that's where their wagons were going. You can see them.
It also
it's
said,
ridiculously
I'm sure they
amazing.
remember, the satellite imagery, you can still see parts of the trail after all these years.
Right, because it's worn, and I absolutely believe that, because I can see just going down the road in the hillside wagon tracks, right, in the untouched grasses. So
there's another one. See, out here, the farther we get west, it's so dry that we have to drop those rods down so close to our plants so the evaporation doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can see them right there. There's a track again. It's crazy. So that's me streaking the stick so that we can try to keep a view on that for a couple of minutes and see. Just give you all an idea. We're gonna go back out to the full length view here because it's just so much easier to drive with it. It helps my hand out a lot.
Oh yeah, I get 5 hours of holding it. Oh.
I forgot to tell you, it was at your feet, right?
Yeah.
It was literally at your feet.
And I had no clue what it was. When I saw it that one day, actually the first day or second day, or the first day of the trip, I thought it was a pipe.
Yeah, no, I've been using it on my phone for days. You'd think we know what it was, but all is good.
I'm just here to look pretty. I'm not here to think.
I'm just here to look pretty. I'm not here to think. That's a great new shirt. Oh my gosh. That's going up.
What's going on?
Yep.
What's going on?
If you would like to buy the new 2020, the Cop Watch 2020, I'm not here to what?
I'm just here to look pretty. I'm not here to think.
I'm just here to look pretty. I'm not here to think. Cop Watch 2020 t-shirts. Press 1 now, and we'll get some pre-orders.
Can they come in a 6XL?
They'll come in any size you want them. We'll have a cop, a police officer in a dress, or in uniform, full dress uniform. Oh, we can get it with those Mountie style hats. I'm just here to look pretty. I'm not here to think. Hold on, Dale. We gotta grab the GPS. There you go, buddy. Dale, Real Sovereign's getting a phone call.
Got it. Hey, Super Trucker.
So, yes.
Hold on. I'm gonna get the volume up, Joe. Yeah, there you go.
We'll take time out for the scenery while you all enjoy Dan on his phone call.
I didn't notice. You better gave her a hell of a lot. Oh shit. I guarantee I got a tear rolling down my eye right now. Dale, I'm losing you. I am on 400 heading west. I will call you when I get to Lamar. I'm in crappy area. If you can hear me, I'm out. T-Mobile sucks.
Do I need to go on mute?
No, hold on. Hello, mommy dearest. Well, if you follow my YouTube channel, you know exactly what's going on. Just left Dodge City, working our way back to Colorado. Did make that stop in Branson. Had a good night there, and everything's going good. The car's running good. Getting fairly decent fuel mileage, and only got hemmed up by the cops once. Yeah. Tomorrow. And I will touch base with you tomorrow. Stuff.
Cimarron.
Mom, I'm losing you. Can you hear me? You can hear me. Love you, bud.
Dan's phone sucks. So we're going to work on seeing what phones I have at home to get him a new phone. Because I got several. And I think one of them might be a good T-Mobile phone. No, I'm
There's
serious.
skunk.
Oh, there's a skunk there. Yeah, that's right. We're in Cimarron. And yeah, Dan's going to get a new T-Mobile phone out of this. You're going to have to put it in a case.
What did you say? Are you bitching about my phone?
Yeah, I am.
And by the end of the year, I'll get it.
No, I think you're going to get one by the end of the week.
So, hey folks, I don't know, did they hear about my CPAP breathing machine?
Yeah. Everybody knows. But those who might not, while we're on this trip, Dan just happened to use a CPAP. And one of the things that was gifted to him was a cleaning machine that cost like $400.
The lady across the street from a buddy of mine whose husband had just passed away said nobody would take it. And Dale said, my buddy could use one, and she gives it to me. Well, the phone call I got from Dale, her husband had willed Dale his vehicle. Dale has, since he lost his leg and hasn't worked and can't use his left arm, hasn't done nothing for his vehicles. Can't do nothing. On $700 a month, you don't do nothing. He just got himself a 2012 Ford SUV style thing.
Wow.
Yeah. And
I think everybody's going around this guy.
Yep. And I guess the money I have to... Yeah, that's freaking...
Huh?
I just think will help him out so bad.
Oh, that's great. Wonderful.
Now, the only thing, how much is the state of Illinois going to tax him for it?
For the gift.
Yeah. Because, well, it was in the will, so I don't know how that works.
I don't either. I'm sure there'll be something on it.
So, Garden City 33.
Oh, look at this. We got a local commercial variety carnival set up there. A couple of 2-3 rides for the kiddies. Getting the fair ready to go into action, right?
Great County Fair.
That's right. Getting the county fair set up. So, Garden City, then what?
We just stay on here, and this will take us to Lamar.
All right. Well, we've been messing around for a couple hours. I know this feed's already like 3 hours long.
And we've only driven an hour and a half.
Yeah, on $770 a month. That's all you do. You just get what you get, and that's it. So
And every
there's
time
an
he goes,
audio tour ride. What that is. I think you can listen to like a book on tour as you go down the highway.
I used to download the books from the library all the time and listen to books driving.
Some sunflowers we just passed by. On the road again. So happy that you're on the road again. 9, 10.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, we're just enjoying the beautiful views of Kansas right now, right?
Yep.
The widespread terrains.
They will sure see the difference when we get to Colorado.
Oh yeah, passing lanes in a half mile.
So are you telling me to get around the big truck?
I'm not telling you to do anything. You're the driver. I'm just reading the
Well, I'm
signs out
doing
loud.
like 15 miles an hour faster than I would normally be driving because you're cracking the whip on me telling me to get there.
Hey, how was that muffin?
It was very nice.
Good.
Only one problem with it. There was only one.
Hi, everybody. I don't know who's saying hi in there. Marine. Hey, Mom. Hey, Marine Vet Mom. How you doing? Yeah, we're having a good morning.
If you want to get around that truck, you need to go faster, Kansas.
No doubt, huh?
They wait to the last second. No, they're not even going to let
They're not
it
even
go.
trying. That's funny. Sad? I don't know. This guy's an idiot.
Well, the kids are standing up in the back seat.
Right?
And now it's over.
Right lane ends. What a fucking idiot. That is an example of how not to drive on the highway, ladies and gentlemen. Right?
Yep.
Police canine rips man's face off. Holy shit. Dodge City, Kansas. From the Real Sovereign Citizens went up a little while ago. Make sure you go like and share that video, right?
It's just a little video of the streets.
Yeah, well, we want everybody to get a little watch time, so. Oh, good. That's right. Today's Saturday. Get together with my mother, aren't you? That's fantastic.
Who's that?
Marine Vet Mom and my mom are meeting up because, Marine Vet Mom was like, "Here, hold this." I put her card in my wallet, and then I forgot, and I left with it. So I didn't spend any money though.
Oh,
I'm an honest man.
there you go.
There you go. So my mother and Marine Vet Mom will be getting together today, and Grandma's going to the family reunion, so that's cool.
Good deal.
And let's see who's going off on Twitter.
Well, here we're in Ingalls. Is this Laura Ingalls?
Oh, it could be Laura Ingalls Wilder, yeah. So, there's some old train cars. You want to buy a train car to make it into a house? That's what I'd do. An old train car. Wood paneling and yeah, a little boxcar home. You put velveteen on the walls. Feel like you're 1800s.
Yeah.
That guy's ripping through the road.
Oh, shit.
Look at
He's
that.
driving faster than me.
He is driving faster than you. He's leaving a Josh
Everybody's
trailer
driving
behind.
faster than me.
Oh, that's true. The semi's.
It's 11:45. Honey's like, you get here before noon or you're not eating.
Who?
His wife told him, get here
Oh,
before
yeah.
noon or you're not eating.
Be here by noon.
Your damn dog ate the dinner. Get here, I'll kill him.
There he is, all nice and dusty in his Yukon.
Oh, maybe he was trying to get here in front of the semi.
Never happened. True story. Yeah, this is the rolling. Reminds me of the Kettle Moraines.
What?
Kettle Moraines, that's like quicksand holes, right? That's what that's got to be from, some of these dips.
Those would be dug out for water.
Oh, they could have been dug out for water, yeah.
In the rainy season, they'll fill up.
Oh, I'm still trying to figure out where quicksand applies.
It would be further west.
No, they said it was those hills back there.
Those were quicksand?
Yeah, where we were at in the trail, the Santa Fe Trail.
Really?
Yeah. More cows. There's a quarry. Limestone, looks like. From here, maybe sand.
Damn. Did you rip one on us, dude?
Oh, man, that's the pure smell of Kansas. Grass and grain fed manure. It's not manure, it's manure. Manure. Not so bad though. These cattle sections aren't overly crowded. It's pretty good there. They seem fairly clean, mucked out from a distance. And my phone is dying, folks.
What?
Because I went a long time without it plugged in.
Oh, and you can't keep up with the battery in the stream.
Yeah, and the sunshine and the mirror and all that stuff, you know.
Oh, here, watch this movie.
No, it's okay. You don't have to do that. Heating the glass will do nothing.
No.
Cooling the glass will do nothing for it. Those are fine.
I am notice the difference in temperature that made that flip that switch.
Yeah. Sure did. It went from up to down to up. Yeah, you really don't have to do that. I know it's much more preferred at that level, huh?
And a lot quieter.
A lot quieter too.
People on the stream are like, turn that damn fan off. Damn.
There's an oil derrick running, right? Oil derrick right there. She's pumping.
I won't look at the blue sign. I'll just keep looking to the left, okay?
You can look at the blue sign if you want to switch seats. Okay. Get some seeds, huh? For the yucca. I like a video that's got 10 live viewers and 26 likes. It means we're doing a good thing, huh? People are coming in and enjoying it and going out and leaving.
Doing their day, enjoying their stuff.
Yeah, if you're just waking up, thanks for joining us. You're here live on, we're no longer in Oklahoma. Real sovereign citizens, Dan. That's right, we did not spend
And if
last
we
night.
would have stopped in Liberal, you do know that's where the Wizard of Oz museums are. But no, you didn't want to go to Liberal. You wanted to go to Dodge and see Marshall Dillon and Festus. I know, blah, 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 blah.
I don't really have a good comment follow-up. I didn't know about the Wizard of Oz Museum.
I just thought of it right now.
Yeah, see? That's what happens. He's hitting the pipe too much, people. Passing lane in 2 miles. This guy's trying to get on your ass like he's jockeying for position, right?
No. You know, when I first started driving this car.
Yeah.
I kept starting to reach for the engine brakes.
Did you do anything while in Tulsa? You know, I went to, hi Mom, we'll see you later.
Have a great day.
Have a great day. I went to a dispensary and they wouldn't sell me weed because I had a Colorado license, not an Oklahoma license. That was interesting. I didn't audit them though. I didn't videotape or anything. I should have, now that I know what I know. Should have been like, can you help me out? Garden City Co-op, Charleston. That is a granary. Silos. People used to die in those things, cleaning them out.
They get inside and they'll sink into the
grain. Yeah.
And the other thing too with the grain mills, when you're dumping your loads, the powder from the corn is extremely flammable.
Uh-huh. So Dan's gonna attempt to kill us here in a little while.
All right, everybody stay tuned.
The passing lane is ending, but we're getting our own lane in a little bit. Keep right, except to pass. We're gonna give this guy the finger. Wow, Dan, what are you doing? Getting that guy awake. That's what he's doing.
Now he fucking does it.
No, that's good. At least he gets out of the fucking way.
That was almost 80 in third gear.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty vicious, huh? So you think this guy's gonna let us get past him? He should. Yeah, he should. Alright, your lane's ending, so you didn't even have to do that, but you're gonna let this other guy get in front of you.
BMW might want to sneak by.
Wow, look at you go, boy.
No, I should slow down to 55.
Ooh-wee. Big bikes. Big boys on big bikes.
Yeah, stay tuned. You might see a drive-by of an old Indian dealer in Arkansas. Put it on your GoPro. Dig it up and find it.
Yeah, we can't do that until we get static and solid and sitting down.
Oh, yeah. But I'm just trying to promo it so people will keep looking for it for the next week.
Outside's just driving home. That's funny.
Drive safe.
Yeah, Mom, don't be following us while you're driving, huh? Just enjoy your day. You guys, enjoy your rides. You know, outside you could be videotaping your own ride.
Yes.
That's an upload.
And MPM could be videoing hers and putting it up so we can see the tour.
Wait, she can do audio tours while driving?
Little one tree in the middle of nowhere.
That's some sage, I think. You think? Maybe it's a cypress. We don't know. They're on low. Okay, we're charging. Oh, Chris, we're doing great. We're fine. We just had to get around that stupid semi.
Yeah,
and the guy that was in front of the semi
was doing the speed limit.
Well, yeah, no, it was really the guy from Kansas who didn't know how to use a passing lane. Went the whole thing and didn't pass. And then the next time he's like wanted to be a dick about it. So that was a fun and exciting moment in time.
He's probably a cop.
And of course, the BMW is just trailing us. Yeah, Timothy Hinckley's mom, Sabrina. Hey, Sabrina, how you doing, hon? We are heading down to Lamar, Colorado, to visit with Thunder Rolls Media. And there's a farm of sorts. I bet you that's a sage or juniper or something like that. Different plants. going on in there. Yeah, so we are not headed home directly.
I'm thinking Sunday afternoon.
We're gonna make it Sunday afternoon. Chris, go do your stuff. Take care of your day. We're just kind of randomly running the hours.
Be safe.
Oh well, it's good. Holy cow! There's 11 unread messages, and I just got to one. Somebody's asking how our drive's going. Let's see who it was. Oh, so here's the problem with this.
And he didn't care about the passing lane. That must be why his front end's all messed up.
And back. So
It was the
the rolls finally made it on. All right. I was to check messages, and but we're back, so that's good. So Thunder Rolls, I am gonna have to let the stream die though. My phone is dying, crashing hard. It's buffering down there. So let's kind of give ourselves an update.
to Garden City, Kansas at around 4 p.m.
I thought we already passed Garden City. Okay, so we're on our way to Garden City in the rolling audit tour of
On to Garden City because I believe we're going to drive by one of the windmill plants if you'd like to do that.
the what?
Where they make the windmill
Oh, nice.
or storm or something. I drove by it a few times.
And guys, we know. And we're back. Of any of you are still there. But that was one hell of a lag. There's two of you still here. That's wonderful. So, computer for a second there, huh? It just died. Seriously though, yeah. This packed car. You see Dan? See me? See the back seat? It's loaded.
We got
There's
beer
three of you.
and chips.
There's beer, chips, moonshine, jam. No honey though, because it was all in plastic.
Okay.
I buy my honey in glass jars. Story. Yeah, so that's this is just a really stupid long stream. I'm just gonna let it go, guys. I'm really tired of this. There's lots more room in state. Thanks. Yeah, no, I mean, this is really long, and I'm kind of getting tired of it. I want to play on my phone. I want to read the news of the world. I want to talk to our
Catch up on other people.
Rebecca and chat with a couple people. Talk to Mom. Yep. So I'll let you all go. Talk to you later. We'll love you. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.